Okay, so have you ever felt like there's someone in your life right now who is just playing games with your head? You know the type. They twist your words around, they make you second guess literally everything you do, they somehow always make you feel guilty. And honestly, the craziest part is that you usually don't even see it happening until it's way too late. We kind of just let them keep doing it, right? Because we don't know the secret to making it stop. But what if I told you there is a completely foolproof way to beat a manipulator at their own game?
Well, welcome to this explainer. Today we are looking at some absolutely fascinating source material on how to make manipulators back off forever. And the best part? We're going to explore how to do this without fighting, without arguing, and without a single drop of drama. None. We're going to look at the exact behavioral tactics that strip them of their power.
All right, let's just dive right in. Here's our playbook for today. We're going to start with the manipulation trap, then move into stop explaining, start training. After that, we'll really focus in on the broken record technique and the power of disappearing, before finishing up with the ultimate filter. Basically, we are going to turn you from a target into a behavioral trainer.
So part 1, the manipulation trap, and why they specifically target nice people.
You know, there's this massive misconception out there that manipulators prey on weak or stupid people. They absolutely do not. They target kind, empathetic people. They want people who actually care and who naturally show their emotions on their sleeve. So listen to me, you aren't weak. You just haven't learned how to protect your emotional energy yet. Manipulators love laying traps for empathetic people. Think about it. When someone hits you with a question like, "Wow, why are you always so sensitive?" What happens? Your chest gets tight, your stomach completely drops, you feel frantic, and you immediately scramble to defend yourself. You say something like, "I'm not being sensitive," and they just smile and go, "See, you're getting so defensive." Boom, you're trapped. Every single time you show them that they got under your skin, they win. Your emotional reaction is literally their power source.
Look at the difference between weak and strong boundaries here, because this is where most nice people get stuck. Weak boundaries? That's when you're explaining yourself, giving all these reasons and trying to negotiate with someone who, let's be real, does not care about your logic. Strong boundaries, though? Totally different ballgame. It's one single repeated sentence, a completely blank face, zero emotion. Think about it like this. If someone is making a silly, scary face at a toddler and the kid screams, what do? They keep doing it. But if the kid just stares at them completely blankly, well, it gets boring real fast and they stop. Strong people control exactly what they show.
Moving right along to part 2. Stop explaining, start training. This is about shifting the paradigm.
This step requires a total mindset shift. You simply cannot logic your way out of a mind game. You just can't. Instead, you have to condition them using these specific behavioral training steps. Next time they try to rile you up, just give them a totally blank face. Look at them like you are looking at a blank piece of drywall. Then, wait 3 full seconds. Seriously, count it in your head. 1, 2, 3. Then, respond with the flattest tone imaginable. Just a simple, okay, or And if they throw a trap question at you, ignore it entirely. Or, answer a totally different question, like, "Hey, what's for dinner?" By starving them of that juicy emotional response, you send their brain into a complete panic. Why? Because you just cut off their power supply.
Which brings us to part 3, the broken record technique. This is our verbal training tool for creating an absolute, impenetrable wall. Just look at how exhausting this trap becomes. Most of us make the mistake of giving a different reason every single time we're pushed. You say, "Oh, I can't because I'm tired," and they immediately counter, "Come on, you can rest later." So you switch gears. "Well, actually, I have work to do." And they fire back, "That can totally wait." And there you are, completely stuck. You've run out of excuses, and they've magically found the exact words to trap you. So, what do? Enter the broken record technique. This is exactly what you need when someone just refuses to take no for an answer. The technique is simple. You pick one single, neutral sentence, and you repeat it, like a robot. You do not give reasons, you do not explain yourself, you do not try to make them understand your point of view. This psychological tool is amazing because it stops their negotiation dead in its tracks.
So the crucial point here is that you just deliver this one line. "I'm not available." That's it. Your tone should be completely flat, like you're reading the phone book or talking about the weather. You literally become a brick wall.
Now, are they going to like this? No way. They are going to start scrambling. "Oh, come on, just this once. Why not? I thought we were friends. You're being so selfish right now." They'll try guilt-tripping you, they'll get angry, they'll act super frustrated. They are desperately searching for a weak spot because suddenly their old tricks are failing them.
And how do you respond to that absolute barrage of guilt? Exactly the same way. "I'm not available." Same words, same flat tone, every single time. And hey, if they get angry, that's actually a great sign. It means it's working. Eventually, they'll stop asking because they'll realize that pushing doesn't work, guilt doesn't work, and you are officially impossible to manipulate. All right, let's look at part 4, the power of disappearing. This is all about removing access when words just aren't enough.
Because sometimes they really do just cross a line. When a manipulator blatantly disrespects you, I want you to let this sink in. Bad treatment means they lose access to you. You absolutely have to remember that your time is valuable, your attention is incredibly valuable, access to you is a VIP privilege, and if they treat you badly, you simply remove yourself. No grand announcement, no big emotional speech, no dramatic paragraphs-long text message, you just disappear.
This brilliantly illustrates how you build a reinforcement loop. You are literally training them without saying a single word. Hour 1, they cross a boundary. Hour 2, you pull back entirely. You ghost them. You don't respond to texts. You're busy if they call. By day 1, they usually start to panic and will reach out acting much, much nicer. And then on day 2, if their behavior has actually improved, you return. Treat you badly, you disappear. Treat you well, you stick around. It's that simple, it's incredibly clear, and it is unbelievably powerful.
Because when you disappear, this is exactly what is spinning through their head. Wait, where did they go? Why aren't they answering? Did I do something wrong? You are taking the power dynamic and flipping it entirely in your favor. And remember, you aren't punishing them. You are just firmly demonstrating what you will and will not tolerate.
And that brings us to our final section, Part 5, the ultimate filter. This is how we win the game for good. To make these boundaries stick permanently, you've got to win the overall game. Look at how the dynamic completely shifts when you find your own joy. Think about it. Manipulation really only works on people who feel empty or lonely or like they desperately need someone else's approval. When you actively take steps to find your own joy, like when you read books, meet new people, exercise, and just build a life you actually love, they lose all their power. When you stop needing them, they panic because they intuitively sense they don't have anything left to offer you. When you become complete, entirely on your own, you naturally filter those toxic people right out of your life.
So when you apply these behavioral training techniques, whether it's the broken record, the silent disappearing act, or just building your own joy, there are really only 2 guaranteed outcomes. About half of them will realize you aren't an easy target anymore, and they will actually step up, change their behavior, and treat you with respect. Those are the ones worth keeping around. And the other half, they're going to leave completely because they can't control you anymore. And to that, we say, good riddance. Honestly, either way, it's a massive win for you.
So I want to leave you with this question to really chew on. Which of these strategies will you use to take your power back today? Are you going to keep a blank face the next time they try to upset you? Are you going to completely ignore a trap question? Or maybe you'll try being a broken record the next time they won't take no for an answer. My challenge to you is to pick just one technique to try this week. Do it just once.
Okay, so